Hello, hello, my beautiful Libras. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of October the 6th to the 12th. So keeping in mind, general reading, not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every Libra out there, but take what you can and throw the rest out into the universe. Let's see what your download message is for this week. You've been given answer the door. It could be opportunity knocking. Okay. Something could be coming in that's going to pique your curiosity, get your interest, your creative juices flowing. Whatever it is, answer that door. Somebody could be knocking and wanting to be there for you, to offer you something that you don't want to miss. All right, let's see what we have here for our tarot messages. Your first card is the Ace of Swords. Your second card is a beautiful card, the Ten of Pentacles, followed by the Devil card, and that is in the challenge position. And you've got the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Okay, you're going to be taking some stand here this week, I think. All right, so there could be an opportunity that's going to present itself this week. So the universe and the powers that be are saying, answer the door. Don't overlook it. Don't poo-poo it away. It could be something that you might be unexpected. Okay, or maybe you put out a proposal, an idea, a resume, an interview, a letter, a text, a phone call, whatever, and now you're hearing about it. So make sure you pay attention to the details and don't be afraid to research this and look into it. Coming in with your first card at the beginning of the week, life or career, you've got the card Drama, and it says beware of trouble makers in the workplace. The job you want may be too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. Okay, so this is about you not allowing other people's drama to seep into your beautiful energy. Sometimes people just want validation for their behavior, and it isn't always a good behavior. So stay out of everybody else's problems. They may want to dump on you because you're kind, considerate, compassionate, and a good listener and a shoulder to lean into. But sometimes it can be too overwhelming, and it may get you into some hot water if you do. So, there's too much going on right now where you're working for some of you, and, just keep your emotions and gossip in check. It might be a lot for you to handle this week. Now, underneath that, the truth surface. This is that aha moment, the epiphany. Third eye opens and you go, yeah, now I see the whole picture. So this is a good card because aces are the beginnings of things, and you're finally opening up that third eye to see the truth in a situation. Something that might have been a bit obscured, something that was behind the veil, something that wasn't completely clear. Well, guess what? It is now. And, the truth frees you. That's what's going to happen here. The Ace of Swords is an exciting new opportunity that's coming your way, and you finally see the truth in a situation. Coming in your focus part of the reading, which is also your career and money card, you've been given the Nugget. I like this card. Small increase, valuable info, honest assessment. Your career could be a fresh start, steady work, and career building. So we know that a nugget is small, right? It's not the big bar, but it's a step in the right direction, and you could be receiving money in increments. Maybe you're getting increments. You're getting raises increment. Maybe you're receiving money in increments. It's slowly building up, though, okay, to the big vein, right? You're going to see valuable information coming in here as well. We said that with the Ace of Swords. And you're taking an honest assessment about your job, where you are, about a person maybe in your life that you're not, you don't want to get entangled in their energy. It could be that too. There is going to be a fresh start in your career. Something's going to change there. Some of you may just decide to pack it in and say, I'm moving on to a different job, opening my own business, or just walking away because it's unfulfilling and not giving you the return and rewards for what you deserve. You will find steady work. I think if you're looking for that fresh start, you'll find steady work, and you're building on your career as well. You want to see this elevate. You want to see this go up. Whether you stay at your job where you are and you develop that energy to do that, or whether you decide to leave. Now, beautiful card. 10 of Pentacles. This is usually security and stability in your finances. Okay, things are okay. Finances are going to be stable and secure. It's also the card that says, you're going to be getting along great with your family members or your chosen family, your circle, your soul pod. If there's been any issues with family members or children, they're going to be amended and things are going to work out in your favor. It's a beautiful card. The 10s are the ends of hard times when it comes to money and relationships and improvement therein. Coming in the center position is your help hurdle or your challenge part of the reading. You've got walk away. And when we get the representation of the keys, it's a mindset shifts that will unlock abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. What you're doing now isn't working for you, but are you willing to walk away to make room for something better? Now, remember I said here, there might be some problems where you are now, conflicts of interest, chaos, drama going on, restructuring, whatever the case is, and you see the truth in that. And you want to have a steady, stable, happy position. And I see it happening. But are you willing to walk away in order? You hold the key. You are your own, you are in charge of your own emotions and your own choices and decisions here. Okay? This is your free will. So you have to be willing to walk away. And this might make your mind up. Because below that is a devil. And this is feeling chained and held down and restricted and excuse me, held back. What's holding you back? You're going to have to let that go. And for some of you, it could be unfulfilling relationships, friendships, jobs. This is a card of addiction, major addiction. The card that says, hey, I'm letting go of this. I'm not going to repeat these habits anymore. I need to be out of here and free myself of it. And once you do that and you make those healthy choices and decisions, then you're able to have the strength to walk away from something. But make sure you're prepared to have something at the other end to walk into. With this devil card, okay, you're going to get free of dependency or self-imposed limitations. And you're ending an unhealthy situation, probably a relationship. And forgiving yourself for getting yourself into that situation as well. So let go of that locked in feeling, okay? Step back, regain your power again, and choose freedom. Above all, choose freedom now that you can do this. Now, coming in next in the messages from Spirit and your guide, you've got that beautiful card, the ring, and it says wedding, token, and bond. This could be a partnership, something that you're dealing with. Maybe you're leaving a partnership, or maybe you're going to find that you will have a partnership. You could be invited to a wedding, or maybe it's your own, okay, for some of you. But you're going to receive something in the form of long-term. That's your token that's coming in, and a bond that you're building with somebody else, okay? For some of you, it's going to be good. Maybe some of you, you're breaking that bond. Maybe you're moving on because it's a constant struggle in this relationship. Here's the Five of Swords. That's all about struggle. That's about a no-win situation. You have the right to claim your truth here, and you do that. But in return, something happens, okay? Are you willing to take the risks and the consequences? Because anytime we go into battle mode, we have to weigh those options. Is it worth getting into this fight? Or should I pick and choose my battles wisely? Okay, coming in at the end of the week, this is your angel number, and you've got 2222, and it says good vibes, self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, your desires, and set up your boundaries. Let go of the things that are weighing you down. Here you go. You're parting ways. You're letting go, okay? Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. So you've been pretty focused on something, pretty busy. Maybe you've been struggling. Maybe you've had to deal with problems this week. But I do see you working through them. We're going to clarify as well. But I do think you need to realize that you need to answer the door. There's an opportunity coming in here. It says big love, opportunity, or job. Okay, you need to make room for this opportunity to come in that door and accept it. Okay, let's see what we have here for additional information, clarification, validation, verification here on a general level, of course. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here for my beautiful, beautiful Libras. Coming in with your first card, Libra, you've got the King of Pentacles. You've got the Four of Cups. Oh, double message. Wow. You have the Devil. You've got the Eight of Wands, and you've got, oh, you know what? We forgot to read the Queen of Swords. I'm jumping the gun. And you've got the Hangman. Okay, definitely I think you're leaving something. You're walking away from something, you're cleaning house, you're clearing house, and you're out of there. This is a card of doing something on a solo energy. Being independent, doing it on your own, making your own mind and decisions up, okay? She's referred to as the widow or the divorcee because she doesn't need to bring anybody else into it. She's making her own mind up. This is a card that says, you know, you wash your hands clean of something, you clean things out, you're getting rid of things that no longer serve you. And I do think that's the double message here with the devil. I think you're getting rid of bad habits. You know, maybe it's something as simple as what's holding me back. I'm not eating healthy. I'm not exercising more. I'm overtired. I'm not getting my rest. Or I'm allowing myself, or I'm allowing people into my energy circle that aren't, you know, we're not building and growing together. So I do think that some of you might be walking away from situations like that as well. But she is a strong queen. She moves forward. She lets go of all that isn't working out. And she says, hey, you know, I'm out of here. I'm going in a new direction by myself. Okay, so King of Pentacles. I'm really sorry, but I've got my humidifier beside my desk here because my allergies have really kicked in, and it's a pain in the neck when I'm trying to talk. And I do apologize, guys, if you hear me clearing my throat. Okay, so the King of Pentacles comes in, which is a super card. This is a card of landing on your feet, coming up smelling like a rose, being able to go through those doors of opportunity with confidence, moving forward. Okay, you're making your mind up to do something that you want to do, and you come out ahead of the game. I see finances being very good here. This is maybe perhaps getting some wise counsel from someone who is involved in the sector of money or lending and loaning or whatever. They just threw the word mortgage at me. Maybe some of you are thinking about renewing a mortgage or getting one. So this is a card that says don't worry, because this is a card that says it's a Midas touch. You're going to come out of this situation ahead of the game. Coming in next, you've got that Four of Cups. This was the King of Pentacles. The Four of Cups is landing on the Ten of Pentacles, which says you need to realize to keep your eyes open for any new opportunities that are presenting themselves. She's sitting there. She's saying, I'm missing out on an opportunity. She's doing the woebegones, and she's sitting there. She's not looking ahead, that there are doors of opportunity she hasn't even considered. So she needs to look beyond the surface. She needs to go and move forward towards something she least expected to come her way, and then look into it, research it. That's what you need to do. We've done the devil. Coming in next, you have the Eight of Wands. This is sudden change, movement, momentum picking up. If things have been slow and slack and kind of dull lately, they're not going to be in the future. Something suddenly happens, or you're moving in a very quick new direction. And you better tie your bootlaces up. You hear me say this every week when this card comes up, because you're going to hit the ground running, having to do a lot of things. Time management is very imperative. Make out your lists. Tick them off so you don't miss anything that you need to do. This is also booking a flight. Maybe you have, or you're going to in the future. These are flying wands. You might be taking an airplane ride somewhere. Or the wands of Cupid could be knocking at your door of opportunity. Coming in on that Queen of Swords, you've got the Hangman. And the Hangman is feeling as though you were in limbo and hanging there. But as you can see, looking at things from a different perspective is what this is all about. Okay, she sees things differently, right? So you need to be looking at the whole picture completely and look at things differently. I think you're making a decision to move on in a new direction. You're going to allow yourself to be open to either big love, opportunity, or a job that you're going to have to consider. But it won't be long. This is a temporary pause of action and a pause of momentum, because momentum's going to pick up here. And then you're going to be able to hit the ground running. Okay, stay authentic to yourself and keep your mind open. Look at things from a different angle. Well, my beautiful Libras, this is your reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Libra.